Hello everybody, and welcome to a new series. This is going to be my Minecraft Java Edition Let's Play series. And I'll kind of explain more about what that means when we actually load up the world. But the reason I'm starting on this screen is to kind of show, playing on survival, difficulty is going to be hard, allow cheats is going to be off, and no data packs, game rules, I haven't changed any of those, they're all default. More world options, we have generate structures on, world type default, bonus chest is off, and for the seed, I think, I just randomly thought of this in my head for some reason, so we'll do apple, nope, apple, apple. So that's the seed, apple, apple, apple. So yeah. We'll go ahead and create the new world, and we are on the most current version of Minecraft. But, this series is going to kind of replace the, RTX Bedrock Edition series. Ooh. Ooh. Got a pretty nice spawn here. Okay. Alright, cool. So, yeah, this series is going to kind of replace the, Bedrock Let's Play. And, oh. You guys aren't going to believe that this is just a random seed, are you? But, the reason why I'm replacing the Bedrock RTX Let's Play is because I just kind of got really bored of it. I kind of explained it in my stream the other day. Well, yesterday, actually. But I just couldn't really stand playing in that world anymore. I don't know why, it's just every time I'd try to play in it, I would get instantly bored. I couldn't get anything done in it because I just get so incredibly bored that I just would give up. So, we're starting this Let's Play. And I think the reason why I got so bored in the previous series is because I went into it planning to do a certain amount of things in the world and then end the season. And restart a new season with a new world and have a whole new set of objectives to do. And I think that's kind of where I've been going wrong with my series, is I keep wanting to do different seasons and all that. I probably should just use my axes, shouldn't I? I'll use this one first. But, I think that's where I've been going wrong and why I've been getting so bored so quick of all of my worlds. So, what I've decided to do is do this series, and there's not going to be an end to the season. I'm just going to go and keep coming up with different projects to do across the world, and this will kind of be, I guess, the forever series on the channel. My only real goal for this series is to maybe get to 1,000 episodes. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do an episode of this every week, and if I get into recording this enough, maybe I'll start uploading on more days than just the ones that I have set for my upload schedule currently. And that's a weird bug. But yeah. So I'm going to stay here in the spawn area. That way I can remember what the spawn chunks were. And I'm actually going to turn all that into planks. And I think I spawned like right here. So I'm going to build a little pillar there, that way I know exactly where I spawned, because if you don't know, I don't know if this is the case on Bedrock Edition, but on Java Edition, your spawn chunks, they never unload. So if you have, like, let's say an iron farm going right on the spawn chunks, then that iron farm is going to be running 24/7 no matter where you are in the world. You could be a million blocks away, and the iron farm should still be going because it's in the spawn chunks. So, I want to build any important farms right over there. So yeah. And now I need to go across here and try to find a good source, or a good spot to get some stone. And I want to try to find iron as quick as possible so I don't have to kill any of these sheep. Because also, I'm pretty sure on the Java Edition, sheep and other animals, well, pretty much every animal, if you kill them, they won't respawn. you have to go somewhere completely different to find new ones. Unlike the Bedrock Edition, where every time you leave an area and go back to it, there'll be more mobs. So, I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. It's the way it seems to work for me, because every time I start a survival world on here, I end up killing all the animals for food, and then can't find any more when I'm actually ready to start farms. So, yeah. But I think if they just kind of despawn naturally, it doesn't matter. It might just be if you kill them, so. Yeah. So we're going to avoid killing them if possible, which means I need to try to find iron as quickly as I can to get shears. That way I can sleep tonight. Of course, there are a lot of sheep nearby, so if I have to kill a couple of them, it shouldn't be, you know, a huge issue. But I also want to go ahead and start getting seeds and try to get... I thought I switched my hands. And I want to try to get a little farm started. That way I can lure animals into pens. So, just get a couple seeds here. I want to try to get one more. Having a bit of... There we go. Okay. So, let's switch out that wood pickaxe for a stone pickaxe. Make a furnace. Oops. And we'll just go ahead and make a wooden hoe, because the only real difference in hoes is how quickly they break, and I don't really need a good one right now. So, yeah. I do have a couple ideas for, like... And I said that... Oops. I said there wouldn't really be any goals with this series, but I do have, like, a couple ideas for stuff that I want to do. Like, since this series is planning on going on forever, I want to try to get, like, a full beacon of every type. So, like, from iron to, emerald to gold to diamond, and even a netherite beacon. And that's going to be one heck of a task to do. But I'm willing to try it. And I don't want to go down in that cave because skeleton's scary. And I can't see any iron that way, and there was coal in there, so... Yeah, I may just have to suck it up and kill a sheep. Because we're not really near any holes. Normally, when I start a world, there's just holes everywhere. But I don't want to have to... you know, go the night without sleeping and just hide away for the entire night since we are on hard mode. So, let's just look around real quick and see if we can find anything. I should probably stop sprinting as much as I am. Well, there's a bunch of coal over here. I know there's some over there too, but I'm not worried about that right now. Yeah, I might just go ahead, and that one has a baby. I don't want to kill it. I'll kill this one. And I don't know why, but I feel bad for the animals if I kill them while they have a child. I feel bad for the child, even though it's a game, so. I just usually avoid killing the ones that have babies. Like, you might have seen it in, like, live streams or something like that from the Helix SMP, where, like, I'll just be running around killing cows, and I'll see one that just has a child next to it and just turn around and go the other direction. I don't know why I do that, because they are just ones and zeros in a game, but, you know. There's no iron, is there? It's weird. Well, I guess I'll go over here and get this coal. And then I'll run back. Actually, what time is it? I should probably just go ahead and head back. That way I can kill another couple sheep, make a bed real quick, and be on with everything. Okay, so there's a couple sheep over here, so I'll just go ahead and kill a couple of these. That way we can get a bed for the night, and then I'll save the rest for when I can start breeding. Okay. So we've got enough stuff for a bed. And we'll go over here and start cooking up what little bit of food we have. That way we can heal. And I will make the bed real quick. Nope, not that. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'll put the bed down there. Put the furnace down. Use half of those for cooking. And we'll use the rest for torches. So go ahead and get that going. And we'll move the torches to the offhand, which I really wish they'd add to Bedrock Edition. And we should be set for the night. And I don't know how long this episode's going to be. But since it's the first episode, I might try to go a little bit longer than I normally would. But yeah. I do like this location, though. And it's got my favorite type of wood all the way around. And it's got mountains with trees on top. Which looks cool. We'll definitely do a lot of exploring in the near future. But I don't even... Like, I did so little planning with this series that I have no clue what I'm doing for a house. Like, I'm just going into this completely... like, blind. So, yeah. Go ahead and make a sword real quick. And I'll go ahead and sleep. And then, once it's morning, we'll go down and take care of that skeleton and see if we can find a little bit of iron. So we'll just wait for the ability to sleep. There we go. And I do want to try to get every single advancement, too. Which is going to be very hard, because there are some in the game that are just kind of ridiculous. For example, the one where you have to have all potion effects applied at once. That one's just going to be stupidly hard to do. But, you know, I think we could do it at some point. Make a little redstone contraption, or something like that. With the series, I also kind of want to push myself in my Minecraft knowledge. And try making some farms and stuff that I've never made before, and just kind of do things. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything off camera with this series, or if I'm just going to, you know, start record for like an hour or so and upload it, because this series I kind of want to have, like, be a really raw series, you know? I want to show as much as I can on camera, and I want to do as little editing as possible with it. And just kind of have a nice little old school Minecraft Let's Play. Because those are the kinds of videos I started out YouTube with, was just people sitting down, recording themselves playing Minecraft for like 20 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there, and uploading it. And that's just the kind of content that I really like to watch, so I'm going to do that for my channel. If I can get up here, there we go. But yeah. So this is just going to be a very... I kind of want it to have like a nice old school feel to it, so... Oh, there was iron in here. But yeah. And hopefully I can actually stick with the whole just keeping this one series going for as long as possible. And, you know, making it to that 1,000 episodes instead of getting bored with the world. And I'm going to try to keep coming up with things that, you know, keep me from getting bored of it, but knowing me, don't know how long that'll last. For some reason, I have a problem with getting bored of things when I probably shouldn't, so, yeah. But I'm going to do my best, and we'll keep the series going for as long as we possibly can. And we'll try to have a bunch of fun with it. And maybe at some point down the road, we'll end up adding some data packs if stuff gets too tedious. Like, I know there's a data pack that allows you to, like, chop trees down with just, like, breaking one of the logs, which is really helpful. That's what I used in my, solo world that I've done a couple world tours of here on the channel. I have a data pack that allows me to just chop down trees with one, block broken. Because it just takes so much, like, time off of chopping down trees, you know? Like, tree cutting can be a really long, boring task if you're cutting down enough of them and you're not smart enough to know how to build a tree farm, which I am not. And that is probably one thing that I want to build in this series, but, yeah. Okay, so now I'm stuck. Not really, I can swim up. But we've got this part of the cave lit up, so we don't have to worry about mobs coming from here. Go ahead and gather this iron, and then we'll go over here and gather some more coal, because you can never have too much coal. Well, you can later in the game, but early game you can never have too much coal. So we'll just go ahead and I'll place down a torch here, that way nothing spawns in case it's too dark. But yeah. I'm not even using Optifine right now either. This is just pure vanilla Minecraft. I might switch over to using Optifine at some point in the series. That way maybe we can do some episodes of shaders and stuff like that. But for right now, I'm just going to stick with as vanilla as I can get it. So, let's go down here. There's some more iron there. I wonder how deep this cave goes. I guess about that deep. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for the cave update to come out. I know that they split it in two, so we have to wait even longer to get the new caves and everything, but I'm so excited for that. And I'm kind of, like, I'm fine with them delaying it just because I know that they're going to use that time to make it the best update they possibly can. So, if we have to wait, you know, an extra 6 months for the update to come out, then, you know, we'll wait. And it'll be the best update that Minecraft has ever had. Oh, hey, look at that. A pyramid in the water. That means Herobrine. That's not even the right type of pyramid. That was a sand period? A sand pyramid. It looks like it might be a ravine over there. I need to build a boat. Swimming in this game is way slower than Bedrock. Because on Bedrock Edition, you can be floating on top of the water and just sprint. But on Java Edition, you actually have to be below the water, and you have to go into the swimming animation. So is this a ravine? Yes, it is. And it is a deep one. And long and weirdly shaped, because it got cut off by the river generation. Huh. Okay, what's over this way? That'd be crazy if we found, like, a woodland mansion, since we spawned inside of this. But I don't think that's possible. I think, like, it's almost guaranteed that they'll spawn at least, like, 10,000 blocks away from spawn. So I doubt we'd get a woodland mansion, but that would be kind of neat. I mean, they're big and ugly, but, you know, you can get some totems of undying early in the game. One of my, one of the worlds that me and my sister played on, a while ago, that we started, I found a woodland mansion, like, really early on. This was on the Bedrock Edition. But I found one very early on, was able to go in and kill, one of the Vindicators, I think. And get a totem of undying, and that saved me from dying in the nether with all my stuff on me, because I just kind of went in thinking, oh, you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna die or anything, and my portal just spawned by itself, no platform, above lava. So I walked straight off into the lava pit at the very bottom of the nether. I don't know why I clicked on my bed. But walked off all the way down to there, and then fell in, started burning, died, the totem activated, and luckily the totem gave me fire resistance. I think since I died in lava, it gave me fire resistance to prevent that from happening again. And I was able to swim all the way over using that fire resistance to safety. And I made it out without losing any of my stuff. But yeah, that was a scary experience. Alright. I think I can take this chest. And I'm going to leave that lava because maybe this could be the nether portal. Maybe I'll fix that up and... I'm not going to try to tunnel through there. Maybe I'll fix that up and use that as the nether portal for the world. I'm just kind of walking around... trying to decide, like, what exactly I want to do. I hear a zombie. Alright, let's maybe jump onto this tree. Oh, hello. I found the zombie. Scared me a bit, but come here. There we go. Okay, now try to jump back up. Break that leaf. There we go. But I just kind of want to run around a little bit and kind of look at my surroundings and decide where exactly I want to start building my house. And try to get some inspiration on, like, the landscapes, decide what I want to do for my house. Because I've pretty much used up most of my good ideas recently. I have another thing in the works right now where I'm building a house that I had an idea for, and then I've been working on my Helix SMP Season 2 base. Not like in the actual season, but like I've been planning it in a creative world for when the season eventually starts. So yeah, there's another ravine over there. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of planning with bases and stuff, so I just really don't know exactly what I want to do for this world. But hopefully by the next episode, or in a little bit in this episode, we'll figure that out. So yeah. And also, this may be a bit later of an upload than usual. Normally I try to upload at noon my time, and it is currently 11:14, and we're only 20 minutes into the video. So, yeah, it might be a bit later of an upload because I forgot to actually record anything for today's video. So yeah, with yesterday's double live stream, I kind of got a little bit behind, but the live stream was fun, so I'm glad I did it. And since we're up here and away from where all the other cows are, I'm just going to go ahead and kill these guys. Get a little bit extra food. And we can go ahead and head back to spawn, and hopefully I don't die here. Okay. And start kind of looking around, deciding what we're going to do. Now the types of bases that I usually build are underground bases because I like digging, and that's odd. But I usually build like underground bases because I like digging and I'm bad at exterior design. But since with this series I want to push myself a bit to do some things that I'm not used to in Minecraft, or I'm not really fully comfortable with, I think I'm going to try to do a different type of house or base. But I don't really know what that is yet. So, yeah. If you have any suggestions for what I should build for a base, leave it in the comments, and I'll take that into account. Maybe, I think I'll go ahead and build like just a little like shack for now, just so I don't have to worry about a creeper running up on me while I'm trying to sleep. So we'll just build a little starter hut, and then it doesn't need to be too big. We'll make the door over here. But we'll build this, and it'll be enough for us to sleep in for a few nights while we think about what to do. I'm not even going to build a floor. I'm just gonna have it be a few blocks tall and put a roof on it and call it good for now. Do that, and then I'll do that, and throw a roof on. Okay. Then I want to break that, and we'll craft a door real quick. Don't have enough material. There we go. Okay, so now we have a door, and we'll stick a light on the wall, and that's enough for a little starter shack. Put a chest there to store any extra valuables in it. I can actually turn these iron nuggets into iron, which, why didn't I think of that at first? That would have been enough iron to make shears and not have to kill any sheep, but I forgot that I had that, so great. Okay. So now, I just realized that we haven't found any sugarcane yet. So, I want to look for sugarcane. And I also should make a boat before I do that, because we're going to sail down the river. I'm so glad that in Java Edition you don't have to use shovels to craft a boat. Because in Bedrock you have to use a shovel with your boat, and it kind of makes sense because the oars look like shovels. But, well, I guess that boat trip ended quickly. I thought that this went down a little bit more. But yeah. On Bedrock Edition, you have to use shovels to make the ores. But on Java Edition, you don't, so. That's one of the things I like about Java Edition better than Bedrock. So yeah. Well, let's see if we can find any sugarcane, because I do want to make sure I can get an enchantment table. And hopefully I don't lose where my base is at and get completely lost. But that shouldn't happen. I'm kind of good with navigation in this game. I used to get lost every time I tried to leave my house, but I've learned in my years of playing. Oh, there's just nothing around here except for dark oak, is there? Well, looks like there's a plains biome over that way. But I don't know if I want to go that far yet. Let me get on top of the trees and we can... We'll just go ahead and run that way. Gotta do something interesting. So... We'll run over here, see if there's a village that we can find and trap some villagers inside their houses. That way they don't die and we can transport them somewhere else later for further use. And see if we can find any sugarcane. Even if it's just like one thing of sugarcane, that would be great. Because that's more than we have right now. I've never had sugarcane be so rare before. Normally I find it everywhere, but can't seem to find any right now. Which is odd. Oh, here another zombie. Where's all the sugarcane? That is so strange. Huh. There's just none anywhere. Maybe over here by this water. Possibly. Please. No? No sugarcane? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's loop back to base. Don't want to get too far away. And hopefully we'll find sugarcane on the way back. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, there's an actual plains biome, and there's sugarcane over there. So I guess I'll go that little bit of an extra distance to get to that. Because we definitely need that. And still don't see a village anywhere nearby, which is fine. Well, there's even more. Maybe it's just like a plains biome thing or something, I don't know. Normally I see it in a lot more places than this, but hey, we got it, so can't complain there. Let's go ahead and head back. I do want to find a saddle at some point. That way I can have a horse. Because if you can find the right speed horse, it is a lot faster travel than walking until you get an elytra. But then once we get an elytra, we won't have any use for the horse, so he'll just kind of be sitting there all day, doing nothing. There's some iron over there, but I don't want to take time to mine it right now, because I don't want to get stuck out here at night in hard mode. And we're not in hardcore, so if I die, you know, I can just respawn, but then it's a pain getting back to my stuff, so I want to avoid death. Alright, let's go around here. And hopefully we can make it back to the base before I run out of food. That would be nice to do. Okay, it should be this way. Yep, there's dark oak forest. So it should be right over this hill for the most part. That's a big water thing. Okay. And right down here. Yep, there it is. Okay. So we made it back home safely. So that's a good thing. I'll go over here and get this sugarcane all planted. That way we can get that growing. And we can start getting bookshelves made. And start getting maps. That way we can map out the area. Because that would be cool to have a giant map wall of the world. And I don't want to go out too far in this world because since I am sticking with this world for a long time, I want to be able to have the new caves and new cliffs at some point. So I don't want to, venture too far and then not be able to experience all that for a long time. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So let's see how our crops are doing. Well, they're going. So, yeah. I know I said I was going to make this an extra long episode, but I also do have to try to get it uploaded around noon, and I want to look at pictures of Minecraft bases and stuff and try to get inspiration. So, instead of just running around for the next however long I'd be running around for, I might go ahead and wrap up this video here. Episode 1 of the series. So yeah. So this series is going to go on for hopefully a very long time. Hopefully we'll do a lot of fun things in it. I have a lot of funny plans for different things in the world, so there's a lot that I definitely want to do. I know I said I went into this with no plans, but I do have some ideas for stuff that I want to do, so it's not like I'm going in completely not knowing what the series is going to be. But yeah. Well, not really what series, I don't know. I'm explaining things poorly. I always explain things poorly. I'm bad at explaining. But either way. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're as excited for the series as I am. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.